Pandora. We're here basically telling you guys one little thing. This world is a funny place, especially when it comes to animals and children. Honestly, guys, it just, I was, mind you, I knew this already, but like it was just the funniest shit ever. I just with some of these videos, some of these little kids, you know, the little kids no older than 3 or 4, and and they either say the weirdest things or the most effed up things, and you think to yourself, the fact that they are allowed to say this on camera, like you hear this and it's like, did a kid just say what I thought he just said? Like, you can't get mad at him, but you're already thinking, yeah, you gotta stop that right now. I get it's funny in a fucked up way, but like you should not be condoning it. Mind you, if it was my kid, I give him a nice little swat on the tush, saying no, don't say that, don't ever say that. Like, you give him a good swat, and just so that the kid knows that he shouldn't have been done doing that, you know? Nothing that would actually harm the child, just enough where, you know, the kid understands or begins to understand consequences. Like, you do something bad happens. I'm not saying I would fucking straight up deck the kid, come on. Like, and all you guys are like, well, they're children. They don't know any better. Well, that's precisely why you teach them. I don't like, and mind you, this is going to be a very controversial thought process with a lot of parenting these days, especially with parenting these days. And before I go any further, please guys, do me a favor and hit that bell icon, subscribe, and of course, like the video. I appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel. And remember, guys, we're still on that little thing where I'm trying to get 100 subscriptions by the end of October. So basically by Halloween. So let's see if we can get that going. And all I have to ask you guys, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely tell me what you guys think would help turn this little thing into something happen. By the way, if you guys are wondering right now why I'm doing that, well, I had someone ask me something funny. Do I do merch? And I said, no, unfortunately I don't. Not yet, because I don't think I'm at that point that I should be doing merch. But I'm considering doing merch if people give me another 100 subscriptions, guys. 100 subscriptions, and I'll be doing some merch. I mean, obviously, I'm just gonna do some small things, you know, like maybe armbands, maybe a T-shirt, depending on what you guys think would be a really cool merch. So tell me what you guys think about some T-shirts, maybe, and that'll be awesome to do. And thank you for hitting that like button. Do me also a favor, if you are not subscribe. I appreciate you guys very much. You are peaches among crazy little fruits. Anyway, so as I was saying, have you guys gotten into these conversations with some people, right? There are people out there going, hey, how come certain kids are being treated, you know, like pansies, right? And I'm like, well, it's because that they're being taught left, right, and center. Don't look. There is a difference. There's a line. Obviously, there's a modicum of sensitivity, of course, because they're kids, obviously. But there's a difference between letting the kids be kids and letting them, you know, basically run around and screech and scream. And guys, we've been letting people do that way too much, and it's gotten to the point where we had I had many times. Um, actually work at a restaurant, and I'm not saying which one. If you guys want to know, you can guess. Whether I confirm it or not, that's really up to me. Point is, I live at, I work at a place, and I've had a few times where customers brought in their kids, and their kids are just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't. I understand kids can be very boisterous and everything, very loud. But like, I'm looking at these kids don't get me wrong, they're running around and everything, but I'm trying to tell the parents, ma'am, hey, can you please, keep your kids over, from, because I saw a few times where the kids trying to get into our, employee only. It's not that far from where the line is, because that's how it's configured where I work. So our office is right next to where everybody lines up to take an order, right? So, and I see a lot of kids trying to get into our office. And I said, sweetheart, don't come in here. This is only for the people that work here. And the little kid obviously knew what she was doing, and she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and walks back to her mom. Her mom looks at me and goes, "What did you say to my little girl?" And I'm like, "Ma'am," and mind you, yes, it was a very specific location, situation. It didn't happen in the worst kind of way. Luckily, the lady understood when I had to explain it to her. I was like, she was wandering too much. She wandered into our office, and I didn't want her getting hurt because there was a lot of things back here that can fall on her. And again, it's an employee only location, so only employees only. Plus back here, not exactly kid friendly with a lot of sharp knives and everything, so it's really not a good place to be around for kids. And she goes, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." She I didn't think she liked what I said, but she couldn't argue with it because I was trying to tell her, obviously I couldn't let her be in, because like I said, where I work, we are a restaurant, and there's obviously knives and all that kind of thing. And I didn't think mind you, the knives are where she couldn't get them. But I mean, honestly, guys, anyone with common sense would think to themselves, "Hey, the kid went back here. They shouldn't be back here." Ends the story. But apparently, this lady couldn't get in their head that kind of was not okay. It was like she let her kid do whatever she wanted, and assumed that everybody is okay with it. Weird, huh? Well, anyway. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, if you guys are gonna have kids, have some standards. Like, basically tell these kids, basic do and don'ts. Go to a restaurant, don't run around too much, don't be loud. Like I said, it's. I feel like it's common sense.